Hey YouTube. Alright, so if you've been paying attention, you now know that the Bernie Sanders blackout has officially ended. Yay! What we're gonna see going from here on out is non-stop negative coverage and attacks coming from the media. The reason why is because they now see him as a credible threat, as somebody who has a real solid shot of becoming president. Now, if you do a Google search of Bernie Sanders, no, and I've been doing this pretty much every day since he started running, you'll notice that the stories are overwhelmingly negative. No, it wasn't like that a couple weeks ago, but now it is. First, you have people saying, "Oh, Bernie Sanders has no chance of winning." Then you have CNN promoting the hell out of that Larry David skit that's on SNL, which I watched the skit and the skit was fucking stupid. But all SNL skits are stupid and boring, so I'm not gonna really knock that too much. That one, it's gonna blow off in a week or two and nobody cares anymore. But there are also other stories that are coming out now, like Bernie Sanders' stance on Afghanistan, which is going to be twisted, and it's being twisted to try to peel off progressive support for Bernie Sanders and to get a lot of the Bernie Sanders' core base to get demoralized by his answer. What they aren't providing for you is perspective. Bernie Sanders' answer, if you listen to it and you look at what he was saying, it's an answer that's very nuanced. What he's saying is that we can't simply get up and leave right now because Afghanistan will implode, and if it implodes, then the Taliban could come back to power and we would have just wasted trillions of dollars and a lot of American lives for nothing. And that's what he's trying to prevent, and that's why he says he supports President Obama's position to keep troops in Afghanistan. There's also some politics at play here, because by taking this position, I'm thinking that the Sanders campaign is trying to secure some support with the president and with the Democratic establishment to get some of those super delegates. So I think that some of that's also in play here. The problem is, right now the situation in Afghanistan is a no-win scenario. We should have never went there, and we fucking did. And it's gonna implode. It's gonna implode today. It's gonna implode tomorrow. It's gonna implode next year. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. We can keep 5,000 troops there. We can keep 2,000 troops there. We can keep 1,000,000 troops there. That country will never be stable. Not until another dictator comes up and takes over. That's the reality of it. So why the fuck are we wasting time? So on that issue, I think Bernie Sanders is probably wrong on it. But what the media isn't providing for you is perspective. Think about the alternative to Bernie Sanders. Do you think Hillary has a better solution? Her plan is to start another war in Syria right now. Her plan is to start another war with Iran. That's what that message meant when she said that the greatest threat is nuclear arms getting in the hands of terrorists. That's a coded message. That's a coded threat against Iran. That's where we're going if we pick Hillary. And Hillary and Bernie are the two least extreme on this issue. The Republicans are going to make it significantly worse. Now, I think Bernie Sanders is still the best man to pick simply because he is sane. And that's somebody who we can negotiate, and we as liberals can push to pick the right position. So, like I said, let's not lose perspective on this issue. Now, there are a couple other stories coming up talking about, a lot of Democrats are like Bernie Sanders, but he can't win. I see that as a headline. Now they're talking about, he's this crazy lunatic who wants to do this. Now you're seeing the typical socialist attacks and the typical, he's going to tax the hell out of us and whatever. They're fucking scared. They are running scared. Now is not the time to lose focus. Now is the time to double down and dig in, because it's only going to get worse as he gets stronger. Turn your TVs off, get out there and go talk to people. Promote Bernie Sanders, because they're not going to help us in this. It was never going to happen, and it definitely will not happen now. They're afraid of him, and they damn well should be. Feel the burn. This revolution will not stop.